Hi, welcome to Breezy Hoopsz News, where we talk about recent NBA games, drama, trade talks, and how they affect our beloved fantasy basketball. That is it. Because we watch NBA, we all love basketball, but what do we love more than just watching the game? Feeling like we're in the game, putting stakes on the game, which is where betting comes in. Fantasy basketball comes in. And this is where I come in. As a man who really loves playing basketball, watching it, and fantasy, I got a lot of great insights for y'all. Now let's start. Our recent game recaps. I'm going to be going over my 3 favorite teams. If there's any other teams that y'all would want me to go over as recaps, let me know down in the comments. Let me know in the chat. All things of that nature. In the recent Raptors game, Brandon Ingram, our standout player, got 26 points, 8 rebounds, 2 steals, 1 block on 48% from the field. That's great. That's great percentages from the field all around. And they got a W against this team. And who is the reason why they got the W? We'll see right now.
Siakam, the former Raptor, up top. Won a title with him in 2019. Step through.
Smack! They got a shit smack. Come on.
Here's quickly. 12 seconds.
Timeout, use it.
They choose not to use the timeout. Brandon Ingram, cross. Pulls up for the minute. Brandon Ingram pulls up for the midi and makes that shit. He makes the midi. 3. Brandon Ingram goes and makes the second greatest game-winning shot in Raptors history to beat the former teammate Pascal Siakam. This is great news for the night. This is great news for everybody. And we're just gonna go. And I'm also happy to hear that the NBA is finally coming back with creative names. The Notorious BI3. Come on. Come on. That is such a good name. And we also have words from
Tell
Brandon
Drake
Ingram.
This is mine in Glorilla City now.
We have words from Brandon Ingram after his game-winning shot. And we'll take it to him real quick.
Tell Drake this is mine in Glorilla City now. I just dropped 26 with ease while absolutely ripped out of my mind tonight. I have no idea how these shitty Pacers made the NBA Finals, bro.
I don't know either, man.
I didn't realize the NBA turned into a farmer league. You got Pascal Siakam over here doing that dumbass spin move all game thinking he's Hakeem Olajuwon. This guy once again absolutely dropping a dump on the court when he becomes the #1 option. I locked this guy down the entire game. How do you get locked down by me, bro? I'm so happy to be out of New Orleans, man. I was tired of watching Zion's injured ass, sitting out games with a fake butt cheek injury. He got at a Diddy freak off. Yeah. Apparently he dropped a few pounds and thinks he's the next Michael Jordan or shit. That franchise is literally the Maple Leafs of the NBA, bro. They'll never win shit over there.
I'm glad that's
But yeah, I don't understand why Darko wants to run set plays. Just pass me the ball and get out of my way. Let me isolate these ninjas and drop 30 on their dome top.
Facts. And that's exactly what Brandon Ingram almost did. Now, the Cavaliers did not play. Sadly, we all wanted to see a Cavs game. But the Hornets did play. The Hornets played and they lost. They got fucking belts for the 7th straight time in a row. The Hornets played the Knicks. They lost 101-129. The standout player of the game was Jalen Brunson with a very efficient bucket on the Hornets' head for a 6'1" guy getting 33 points on 50% efficiency in this day and age in this league right now. It's crazy. And the fact that he's 6'1", getting 33 points on 50% efficiency, and LaMelo Ball couldn't even get 15 points, and he went and shot 27%. It just goes to show that there's levels to this stuff in NBA. Now let's look at the clip of LaMelo Ball smacking the shit
After
out
watching
of
the replays, you
JTBandz.
cannot convince me that LaMelo did not mean this.
Yeah.
Ball bounces off of Brunson.
Nah.
LaMelo didn't mean to.
That's what they say, man.
Try to get him with the left hand off the dribble.
Nah.
Wow. Black.
Honestly, that looks like that was on purpose.
Oh.
In my opinion, I feel like that was
After
on
watching the replays,
purpose.
you cannot convince me that LaMelo did.
LaMelo Ball chucked that hole right at his head. He was tired of getting his ass cooked the whole time. That's exactly why he chucked that hole at this guy's head. Hoping that he could get him out the game to possibly win the game. But with him playing like booty and the rest of the team acting like they never played basketball in their life, it's hard to win a game. And we got some wise words from Charles Lee real quick.
What it takes to win, the defensive end of the floor, competitive plays where you got to come up with a 50-50 ball. The game usually rewards hard work and effort and competitiveness. All of us can be better. I have to do a better job preparing them, putting them in a position to give that effort. Everyone enjoy their Thanksgiving a little bit. Think about the words that we say every day and try to find a way to actually
Charles Lee, we are going to stop
to
you there. You are indeed chatting shit. Your team is sadly never going to make the playoffs. Now, drama alert. Drama alert. Grady Dick might be out for a little while due to an injury that he just received in a recent game. In this recent game against the Pacers, he went up for a layup, fell back, hit his head. Hopefully Grady Dick gets better and he comes back soon because we need Dick. Raptors are honestly low-key contenders, if I'm being completely honest. If we are indeed being completely honest, Raptors are looking very good after that game winner from the notorious BI3 and them being a literally top two seed in the East. On top of having a 9-game win streak, they've only lost 1 out of the last 10. That shows how good the Raptors are becoming and how good they're getting. They're finally meshing together with Scotty Barnes, IQ, Jakob Poeltl, Brandon Ingram, and soon RJ Barrett's gonna be back. They look like they're able to make at least a good run. Since Boston no longer has Jason Tatum this season, their ass. So I believe that the only team that's able to put up a fight against the Raptors this season to stop them from making it to the finals is the Cavs. Pistons are honestly not doing that. Raptors got it. With the Cavs, Spider MVP talks. In my personal opinion, I believe Donovan Mitchell is genuinely the best player on, and it's not even just my opinion, it's a fact. Donovan Mitchell is the best player on the Cavs. It is undeniable facts. Evan Mobley has been a little lackluster lately, and we could go and check the statistics for that right here. Donovan Mitchell is averaging over this whole entire season so far. We're only moving on into December very soon. He's averaging 36, 5 on 50% efficiency. This is his best stat line he's ever had in his whole entire career, all the way from Utah to now. Evan Mobley is only averaging 19.92 on 50% efficiency. He's been doing the same shit pretty much every single year. What we expected for Evan Mobley to do this year is for him to take a leap to at least be at 25, 22, something like that. A double-double machine, which he should be. He should be a 25, 10, and 2 on 50% efficiency player, and he should be sparking that 3. Lately, he hasn't been doing much, especially for my fantasy team. I have him on my fantasy team because I'm like, yo, he's going to be very good. He's going to help me out. All that. Nah. Evan Mobley did none of that. Not a single bit of. LaMelo Ball trade rumors. Again, on the internet, we have heard stuff about apparently that they're talking about shipping LaMelo Ball out or LaMelo Ball being traded to a different team. LaMelo Ball has indeed responded to that with clown emoji, saying that that is not the fact. But it could still be a dream for all of us LaMelo fans. who don't want to see him suffer anymore on a team that is struggling. So, what can I say? If I'm being honest, we all want to see LaMelo Ball on the Houston Rockets. Imagine this. Like, take a minute. Imagine LaMelo Ball with Kevin Durant, Sengun, Amen Thompson, Taj Gibson, even maybe Reed Shepherd. That is a contending team. And if LaMelo Ball gets sent over there, maybe he might be introduced more to the winning culture and wanting to be a better player, a winning player, and not just a bucket getter who just be chucking a lot of shit. Because lately, this guy LaMelo Ball has just been chucking a lot of shit, and it's not good for us. It is not good for us. Kon Knueppel's recent game, he played ass. This is indeed drama because Kon Knueppel has been playing very good lately. Yesterday, he dropped 11 points to my remembrance. 11 points. This is not like him. For my fantasy, he gave me 1 point. That is not like him. He averages 35 fantasy points, but he gave me 1. That's a very bad sign. That's a struggling game as yesterday. Do we want to see those again? No, we do not want to see him ever struggle again. If we're being completely honest, that's not something we're trying to see. Kon Knueppel for the next game, please. Lock the fuck in, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. My team's getting fucking belted ass in fantasy. I'm tired of this nigga. I'm about to lose 2 weeks in a row because Wemby's injured. Sabonis is injured. All them guys is injured. Please lock the fuck in, bro. Please. Let's just lock in. Again, injury reports. These injury reports are very important injuries in this fantasy league. Why? Every single one of these players averages 25 plus. Actually, they all average pretty much 30 fantasy points a game. So if you have 2 to 3 of these players on your team, you're set per night to at least get around 60 to 90 points from each player. 60, 90 points of combining players every night. That is good for your fantasy team. You gotta look at that and build it up. Sabonis. Sadly, he got out with a torn meniscus, and he won't be back until December 18th. If we talk about Wemby, Wemby got injured with a strained left calf. He is estimated to be reevaluated December 2nd. Stephon Castle, same thing. He's estimated to be coming back this Sunday. Steph Curry, recent game injury too. He hurt his quad in the game. He got an injury. It is estimated for him to be reevaluated December 6th. Steph Curry, Light Reacts, Glorious King, we really hope you get better and you come back. You're not on my fantasy team, but I don't want to see your career end on an injury like that. I want you to go out with a bang. Jrue Holiday, very important piece for anybody who wants to play fantasy because he averages 30 to 40 points fantasy a game, which is very good for people's teams. Of course, everybody wants the people who get 60, 70, 80 points, but we can't get that all the time. What we need is solid players who are able to get us 25 plus every single night they play. That adds up. If you have 10 players that get you 25 points a night, you're going to get 250 a night. Some of the players might go off, get you 80 points, 70 points. That's good. As long as you don't go below 25 points a night, your fantasy team will thrive and you will be the leading scorer in your league, who I currently am. I am the leading scorer in my fantasy league. RJ Barrett, he's out due to a knee injury. He has gotten an MRI this recent Wednesday to get a check on his knee. There's nothing serious going on with his knee. He should be back December 5th. I forgot to talk about Jrue Holiday. He went out with a calf injury. He is also estimated to be reevaluated to come back the 5th. Now, award races. I just want to give a quick disclaimer. This is just my opinion on who I believe is going to be, who is going to win these awards and how they're going to be. We got MVPs. Number 1, I got Luka Doncic. Luka Doncic has been hooping out of his mind. He's averaging pretty much a triple-double right now. He's doing what Jokic does, but way swaggier. Feel me? He gets buckets every night. He loves the flashy pass that. He be dime. You feel me? It's great dimes. We love to see this from him. Jokic. We all know Jokic always going to be in the MVP talks. He averages a triple-double. I do severely hate this dude, but I do respect his game enough to put him in the MVP talks. Shea, we already know this. Greatest scoring player in the league currently right now. He doesn't have to play the fourth quarter to get 30 ball on your team's head. Move on to DPOY. We got Evan Mobley, number 1, former DPOY. This guy, he knows how to play defense in the perimeter and interior. Greatest, in my opinion, greatest defender in that type of way in the league. Of course, you got Wemby. He's 7'8". Like, he should be up here. Like, let's like, if we're talking about pure skill on defense, we got Evan Mobley above him. That's the fact. Then we got Victor Bananas, the second on the list. As you could tell on the list, every single one of these guys are power forward centers. Nobody's a guard on this list because guards are not doing what they can do anymore. Chet Holmgren. Great defender. He's been a great rim protector for the OKC Thunder as of lately. And we love to see what he's been doing for us. Well, for them, because I'm not part of that team. It's great. Rookie of the Year. Kon Knueppel has been playing out of his male munching mind. As a Hornets fan, I'm so happy we got this guy because he is the best rookie of all times in this draft class. He has been hooping. He is a great pickup for fantasy. If you see him in a fantasy drop and nobody has picked him up or somebody dropped him, pick his ass up. You will thank me later. Number 2, VJ Edgecombe. For a while now, it's been between VJ Edgecombe and Kon Knueppel for me. I love both of these players. Kon Knueppel because he's on my one of my favorite teams. VJ Edgecombe because I just love how he hoops and I love his backstory. VJ Edgecombe for number 2. Hooper flag. Every nigga was dick sucking this guy, saying that he would be the best player in his draft class. He currently has not shown that he is the best player material, which is indeed sad. But he is better than a bunch of other rookies that I've seen so far. So we're going to put him at number 3. To end this off, before we sign out, I have fantasy suggestions for y'all. These 5 players, if they are dropped, if they're in the free agency, or if you're able to trade for them for cheap pieces, get these guys because they are currently playing very well. As I told you earlier, if you could get a player that averages, it gets 25 points a night, fantasy points, that is good for you because they adds up. Sadiq Bey, he's been playing very well lately on the Pelicans. Very, very well. So he averages 25 points. I don't know much about him. All I know is that he is averaging 25 fantasy points and he's playing very well. And he's doing it consistently. Keegan Murray. A lot of people are injured. Sabonis is injured. So they need somebody who can step up and show their leadership. That's exactly what Keegan Murray is doing for that team, which is exactly why he's averaging 39 points. I'll say keep Keegan Murray, and when Sabonis come around, have him on the sideline just in case to keep an eye out if his numbers drop. We don't know. Kon Knueppel, his numbers will never drop. I'm going to be honest with Kon Knueppel is a pure hard scorer. He's a pure bucket. LaMelo Ball playing. He takes a backseat. He's still the best shooting rookie in the league. Or if LaMelo Ball isn't playing, he can take that front seat, get to the rack, shoot the ball, do everything. That's what we love about this dude, Kon Knueppel. Tyler Hero. He just came back 2 games ago. And he averages 54 fantasy points from those 2 games combined. That just shows you how much fantasy points he got in 2 games, that he's averaging 54. Of course, it's going to slow down eventually. But right now, he is a great pickup because he could shoot. He could get you buckets. He could get rebounds here and there. He could throw dimes. He could get assists. He's a great pickup. Anthony Black. Great pickup for anybody who needs just a little role player for their team. If you need a role player for your team, Cole Black is who you need. He is there, 25 points a game. Sometimes he gets 35, 50. He's been popping off lately, and he's shown that he is a great piece to have. He's been under because all the talk about everybody else in the league. Make sure that when you're making a fantasy team that you have your star players and you have great role players on your fantasy team. And that is all. Sign out.